One didn't go the way that you wanted, man. But what did you learn from that fight and that loss?
Yeah, we always learn in the losses, you know, and I changed a lot of things. I know the past year was pretty hard for me. I had an injury, I need surgery, you know, so I stayed for like more than a year out, and I think I kind of I lose the rhythm, you know, fighting, so, and I kind of got so emotional for being back, and I see the referee made some mistakes, and I remember like the headbutt and my opponent grabbed the cage, so I got a little bit upset, and that made me like spend a lot of unnecessary energy, you know, I kind of lose the focus, and I know I cannot do that anymore. And besides that, I changed some little details, you know. I don't change my game. I just make some things better, you know. And I feeling really good now.
Yeah, this is kind of a classic matchup here with your a striker versus grappler. Is it that simple? I mean,
that's simple. Yeah, Rai is a great striker. You know, he's so fast and strong. And I'm a BJJ world champion, you know, I'm improving a lot on my wrestling, so yeah, definitely it's going to be that.
Does it mean a lot to be able to, you know, hand him his first submission loss? He's lost before, but never by submission.
Let's see, maybe we got another, his first submission, you know, I hope so.
Yeah, does that mean anything to you though? Does that matter or not?
Not really, it was like Jack Marshman. If you see Jack Marshman, he never got submitted before, and I was the first one, so yeah, would be good for me to be the first one to submit him.
He switched camps before this fight. He's at Fortis MMA now. What does that tell you about a guy who's been around as long as he has? I think he's 36 or something. Does it tell you that maybe he's just looking for an answer? Or is that a smart move on his part?
No, I don't think it's an answer. You know, we always looking to improve. You know, try to improve our game, trying to learn new stuff. So I think he wants to add some things on his game. You know. I know a little bit about this camp in Dallas. This guy really works with your mind, you know, like making tough. So maybe that's what he's looking for.
I know you've been working with Dean Thomas, guys at ATT. Have you been able to mimic his style at all? How comfortable are you if it stays on the feet?
I feel really good, you know. I started training in a boxing gym with Junior, you know. I train a lot with him. So he teach me in the hardest way, you know, beat me up. So I feel really comfortable, man. It's just because I feel so comfortable in the grappling that I always trying to bring to my area, you know what I mean? Because it's very comfortable to me to you know, when we're in the floor, when we like in the clinch, you know, I feel really comfortable. But I think I'm doing really great in the striking. If you see the Ultimate Fighter, I had 2 knockouts in the heavyweight, so yeah, I feel good.
After that last fight, you talked about not having a full camp because you were still recovering. Did you ever think about postponing that fight or pulling out of it?
Not really. I was really looking forward to fight again, you know. I was like more than a year, man. I was getting crazy, you know. So I couldn't train for a little bit for like 4 months, or no, 5 months, 6 months. You know, after that I came to train, and I got so happy once I, you know, step the gym and start training, that I was just crazy to get into the octagon and fight again, you know. So yeah, I never thought about pulling out of that.
Antonio, you mentioned the Ultimate Fighter, which you said you won as a heavyweight, and then you fought once at light heavyweight, before going down to middleweight. So many middleweights are moving up.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself having to go back up to 205 in the future?
Yeah, it's an option, you know. Not now. I think I'm doing okay in 185. Everybody hate dying, you know, and losing the weight. But I never been a heavyweight. The Ultimate Fighter was just an opportunity that I had, you know, because I was even lighter than I am right now. Now I walk around like 215. In the Ultimate Fighter, I was like 209. If you see at the finals, I was 209. So I'm even heavier now. 205 is an option, you know, but not now. I think that I have a lot to do on the 185 yet.
Well, I was going to say, because so many people are moving up, where do you think a win over Uriah puts you in the rankings with suddenly all these spots open?
Yeah, I see a lot of guys going up, you know, like Chakara is going up now, Luke went up, Whiteman is going up, so I don't know what's going to happen in the ranking, you know. Rise one position in front of me, I'm 13, he's 12, so after these guys went up, maybe 2 or 3 in front. Depends what's gonna happen in the fight too, you know, because 185 is changing a lot, right? A lot of new guys come in, you know, old guys, you know, going up or getting outside the rankings. So I don't really know. These rankings kind of confused to me actually.
How is the weight cut going for this fight?
Man, it's doing good. I was talking to Dean Thomas, you know, long time I don't feel so good like that, you know. I think the last time I feel that good was in Rio de Janeiro against Eric Spicely. You know, I feel really good. The cut was easy, you know. Now I have a chef with me, you know, cooking to me and stuff, and I still with the UFC PI help me out with that. So it's been way easier than it used to.
And you said in an interview with Farah Hanoun that you really admire Uriah as an opponent. Is it difficult to take that switch off and fight someone that you do like? Is that difficult for you at all?
It's our job, you know. For sure, I prefer to fight somebody I
don't like.
It's bad. It's not that I don't like, that I don't really know. You know what I mean? We're not like close friends, but we know each other, respect each other, you know, and we gotta do our jobs. You know, I saw him yesterday at the lobby. Actually, I was getting out of the workout rooms, and I talked to him, and he was as always, you know, nice to me, respectful. You know, and
wasn't awkward, right? Everything was good.
No, it wasn't awkward.
Sometimes
you know?
like that,
yeah. He's a great person, you know, a great guy, great fighter. I think we're gonna pull out a great show.
Antonio, I know American Top Team is like the super gym where there's a lot of kind of camps within the camp and everything. But I'm curious from your perspective, like Colby Covington is antagonizing so many people. At first it was like the Brazilian fighters, now it's Jorge Masvidal, then it's Dustin Poirier. At what point does the situation become like untenable with him that there's just so much like drama within the gym that maybe it's not working out anymore?
Man, I don't know. He kind of like fighting with everybody, you know. He talks about everybody. I don't really have a problem with him. I'm a Brazilian. He talks shit about Brazil, but I don't really care, you know. I know about my country. I know about our problems and what we have, the good things we have in our country. I think this is bad for him because he's not gonna find much like training partners and stuff, you know. He and Masvidal used to be a great friends. Now looks like they're not anymore. And he got some beef with Poirier too. I don't know, man. I don't really know what's happened because what he said about Dustin was just was this week, right? So yeah. I was already here, so I don't know what's happening over there, and I don't really want to know now. You know what I mean? But I think it's bad for him. You know, I think we should be a team. We should train together, everybody, respect each other. That's what we should do. And he's not doing that. He's the only one. He's the only one who's gonna lose, right?
Do you think he believes in what he's saying, or is he just doing it for the attention?
A little bit of both. You know, I think it's a little bit of both. I don't really know. We train together. You know, Don Lambert asked me to help him out for the Demian Maia, fight, and I helped him out. He's nice to me, you know. To be honest, he was always nice to me, but we never really close, you know.
Were you surprised by Paulo Costa's performance against Yoel Romero?
Man, he did great. He did great. A lot of guys said Romero won. I don't know, you know. Could be both sides. You know, I think Paulo Costa won the first round. Romero won the third, and the second was pretty close. So, yeah, it was great. You know, I don't know. He deserved it. You know, he got the #1, and he beat the #1. So he probably gonna fight for the belt. The next one fight for the belt, right?
Yeah. How are you liking Vancouver?
Man, I love it. I love it. My first time in Canada. A lot of people tell me good things about Canada, and it's true, you know. Looks like a little bit with Australia too. I don't know. I have this feeling, you know what I mean. And I think it's great. I love Australia. I lived there for a little bit when I was like 20, 22, and I love it.
Yeah, a lot of them come down here for work actually. So that's why there's a lot here. The Australians, you were saying.
Oh, there's a lot of Australians. I see there's a lot of Chinese people here.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, Australia's like that too. Yeah.
That's cool.
I hope I can have some Chinese food after fight. Italian, right? Yeah, he's the chef. But I said. Cool.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, got it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. I appreciate that.